Hello, Nicolet Law. My name is Peter Wise, and I am a freshman studying music education at the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire. Why music education? For me, it goes all the way back to elementary school. I remember that we had a 3-day rotation of our specials classes, music, art, and gym. But music was always my favorite. I was never bored by learning about music, and music helped me through a difficult transition in elementary school. I skipped second grade and part of third grade, and I found it tough to adjust to my new surroundings and leave all my friends behind. I would often feel inadequate and worry that I didn't belong, but my music teacher, Miss Neeby, always believed in me and encouraged me to believe in myself. Music gave me a place to be creative and find my rhythm. Fast forward to middle school when I joined band and began to play percussion. This is where I really started to bloom. My band directors always supported me and helped me grow in musicianship. Their commitment to me was the launching pad that helped me become the percussionist I am today. One other musician who was very supportive of me and encouraged me to come out of my shell was my choir director, Mr. Elvin. I lacked confidence in my singing abilities and did not want to join choir, but he continued to suggest that I join, and I gave in to his persistence, and I never regretted it. This made me realize that persistence, hard work, and encouragement from kind people had turned me into a more confident person. My choir director was someone who really cared about me, understood many of my frustrations, and only wanted the best for me. After joining choir, I became so much more involved in my music department and felt like a much more well-rounded musician. When the time came for me to apply to college, I realized I wanted to study music because it was such a central part of my life and because I wanted to make a difference in students' lives the same way my teachers did in mine. Music does so many good things for the world and helps people bond with each other. It is also beneficial academically. In fact, a 2006 University of Kansas study found a strong correlation between exemplary band and choir programs and increased standardized testing scores. Receiving a high quality education will help me become an effective teacher and develop a great program, and this will contribute to my students' academic success. Music isn't just valuable because it empowers students, but because it also connects people from all different walks of life. I, for one, have seen this in the Red Cedar Symphony, which I have been a part of for 3 years now. The symphony has about 40 members of all different ages, financial statuses, political leanings, but we all come together because we love playing classical music and we have the opportunity to create something beautiful together. Music is not simply a luxury for when times are good either. It is something that is fundamentally necessary at all points in our lives. My band director once shared a story with me about musicians in concentration camps in World War II. Despite the horrible conditions they suffered from, several prisoners composed music, and the few who still had instruments continued to play them. In the midst of all the evil they endured, music was something that was good, a medium through which they could all express their grief. I am grateful for the opportunities I will have to share something so good with students through music education. I've shared a bit about how music connects other people, but I want to share how it has helped me form new friendships and adjust to college life. As we all know, the first semester in college can be stressful because it is such a huge transition. However, UW-Eau Claire is home to the Blue Gold Marching Band, one of the largest collegiate marching bands in the country, and I was fortunate enough to be offered a spot on the drum line. Being a part of an organization with more than 400 members who are so committed to music was an excellent way for me to make new friends and adjust to college life. Everyone I met was so kind and supportive, and these connections have had a monumental impact on my first semester. How does all of this help me embody the motto, be kind, do good? I believe that as a music teacher, it is my responsibility to show kindness to students, to encourage them, and to help them achieve their full potential. My music teachers did the same for me, and their kindness inspired a great passion that I have had for many years. I will also be doing good by teaching music because I will be helping students bond with each other, express their emotions, and make new friends. Music will also introduce them to other culture and traditions, and this is good because it broadens their perspectives and helps them to become better citizens. My music teachers have made such a difference in my life, and I want to pass that along to many students in the future. Receiving this scholarship will allow me to continue studying music education so I can continue to be kind and do good in this world. Thank you again for considering me, Peter Wise, for the Nicolet Law Scholarship.